morning students. Today we will study about the nth term of an AP, that is nth term of an arithmetic progression. Now see what is nth term. Now we know that first term is equal to as A, second term is equal to as A plus D, third term is equal to as A plus 2D. This can be also written as A plus N, that is 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 into D. So it can be also written as if in this way. So this can be A plus D can be written as A plus 2 minus 1 into D. So 2 minus 1 is 1D. 1D. In the same manner, this can also be written as third term is equal to as A plus in the bracket this. It is third term. So 3 minus 1 into D. 3 minus 1 will give you 2. So 2D. In the same manner, fourth term is equal to A plus 3D. So that is equal to A plus 4 minus 1 into D. In the same manner, fifth term is also equal to as A plus 4D. That is equal to as what? A plus 5 minus 1 into D. 5 minus 1 equal to 4. So ultimately we can say that the nth term, therefore nth term n is equal to as A plus in the bracket. See, it is here fifth term is 5. 5 minus 1. So that means if here nth term n is there, means n minus 1 into D. So ultimately here nth term is equal to as A plus n minus 1 into D. This is the formula of nth term. So now we will go to practice sector 3.2. Practice set 3.2. Here first question, second, third, fourth you can solve. I will start from question 5. See, find the 27th term. Find the 27th term of the following AP. That is given as 9, 4, minus 1, minus 6, minus 11 and so on. Okay. From the given AP here, from the given AP we can find what is the first term. So first term, that is equal to A equal to 9 given here. So common difference D is equal to as second term minus first term. That is equal to as 4 minus 9 equal to minus 5. Sign of the greater number. Then again once more we can try. So here third term minus the second term. So third term is given as minus 1 and minus in the bracket second term, that is second term is 4. Put it in the bracket. So it is equal to minus 1 plus into minus is minus 4. Ultimately it is equal to minus 5. Therefore here D is equal to as minus 5 we can take. A is equal to, we got it as 9. So we have A value and D value. Now we can use the same formula and we can find the 27th term of the following. So therefore we can say nth term is equal to as A plus n minus 1 into D. You take the formula. Therefore 27th term we have to find out 27th term. N is equal to given as 27 here. Here write N is equal to as 27. So 27th term. Therefore 27th term is equal to A. A value. What is A value? 9. Plus N is equal to 27 only. Minus 1 into D value, that is minus 5. Okay. Now solve this. 9 plus in the bracket here it is 27 minus 1 is 26 into minus 5. Now this is plus 26. Yes. So it is 9 plus 26 into minus 5. Plus into minus is minus 9 minus. So 5 6 is 30, carry 3. 5 2 is 10, 10 plus 3 is 30. Therefore, when both the numbers have different sign, therefore subtract and put the sign of the greater number. So 130 minus 9, you will get here 1 and this is to remain. So 121, but sign of the greater number minus. So it is minus 121. This is the solution. Let us start with the question number 6 of 3.2. See, the question is given, find how many 3-digit natural numbers are divisible by 5. Now, we know that 3-digit natural number starts from 100. 3-digit natural numbers starts from 100. But we want only natural numbers which are divisible by 5. So 100 is divisible by 5. Next number is 105. That is, this is also divisible by 5. Next is 110. Next is 115. Next 120. 20 and so on we have. But last 3-digit natural number is 999. But this number is not divisible by 5. So therefore we will take the last number as 995, which is divisible by 5. So we have got the nth term, that is the last term, as value as 995. We have from this AP is the given AP. From this AP we have the A value. First term is equal to A value equal to 100. Okay. Now what is D? D is equal to second term minus first term. That is equal to as 105 minus 100, that is equal to 5. In the same manner, once more if I try third term minus second term. This is equal to as third term is 110 minus 105. This also will give you 5. Therefore, we have D value equal to 5. A value equal to 100. So, A is equal to 100, D is equal to 5, and we have the nth term value is given as 995. This is given. Okay. So, we have to find out now what is, see, nth term, but which term is this last term 995? Which term it is? Whether it is 20th term or 25th term, that we have to find out. So, n value is not given. This is, n value is the question mark here. Therefore, now take the nth term formula only is equal to as A plus n minus 1 into D. We have nth term value as 995. This is equal to as A value as 100 plus n we don't know what it is, minus 1 into D value as 5. So this is equal to 100 plus This is binomial into monomial. 5 into n is 5n. Plus into minus is minus. 5 ones are 5. So 100 minus 5, you will get value as 95. 95 plus 5n. Now this 95 you transfer it here. We have got 995 here. So 995 minus, if I transfer this here, 95 is equal to 5n will remain. So 995 minus 95, you are left with 900 is equal to 5n. Therefore, n is equal to as 900 divided by 5. So, this is therefore n is equal to as 5 ones are 5, 4 will remain. Yes, 5 8s are 40 and this 0. So, therefore we got n value equal to as 120. Therefore we have that is 180th term is equal to 180th term is equal to as 995, or we can write it as in this way. 180th term is equal to as 995. Now let us solve for 7th question. The question is given as the 11th and 21st term of an AP are 16 and 29. Means 11th term is equal to 16 and 21st term is equal to as 29 respectively. Then find the 41st term of an AP. 41st term of an AP. This we have to find out. So, what is given that we have to see? So, 11th term is equal to as 16 and 21st term is equal to as 29. This is given. Now, we have to take nth term formula. Nth term is equal to as a plus n minus 1 into d. So, following the formula, 11th term is equal to as a plus n value is 11 here minus 1 into d. But 11th term value is given as 16. 16 is equal to a plus, this is 11 minus 1 is 10d. So let us take this as 0.1. Similarly, in the same manner, using the formula, here 21st term is equal to as a plus n value is here 21 minus 1 into d. So, value of 21st term is given as 29. So, 29 is equal to a plus, this is 20d. Take it as 0.2. So, in 0.1 and 0.2, you see it's like just like a linear equation in two variables. A and D are the variables here. So, they both are linear equation in two variables. Therefore, we have to subtract this. We will get the value of A or D. So, subtract equation 2 from 1. So, because A value is positive, even D values are positive. So, we will subtract it. So, subtract equation and see coefficient of A is 1, coefficient of A is 1. So, naturally we can cancel A value. So, subtract equation 2 from 1. So, write the equation in the linear form. So, equation 1, A plus 10D is equal to 16. Equation 1. Then equation 2 is A plus 20D is equal to as 29. Equation 2. We are subtracting equation 2 from equation 1, so we have to change the sign. This is plus before, so it became minus. This is plus, so it is minus. This is also plus, so it is changed to minus. Now subtract it. So 16 minus 29 will give you as 30, but sign of the greater number minus 30. Now 20 minus 10 minus 20 will give you minus 10d. Yes, and this gets cancelled. A minus A gets cancelled. So we have both the side minus 10d is equal to minus 13. So minus minus cancels. So d is equal to as 13 by 10. We cannot solve this, so leave it as it is. D value is equal to 13 by 10. Now let us go with the substituting d value in any one of the equation. So let us take substituting d value. Substituting d is equal to 13 by 10 in equation 1. So let us take equation 1. That is, from here we will take a plus 10b is equal to 16. Equation 1. So now a plus 10d is equal to 16. Now d value we are substituting. So a plus 10 into d value 13 by 10 equal to 16. So 10 cancels here. So a plus 13 is equal to 16. So a is equal to 16 minus 13. That will give you a is equal to as 3. A is equal to as 3. Therefore, we got a value and we got the d value. So, when we have got a value and d value, we can naturally find what is given, find the 41st term of an AP. So, again take the nth term formula is equal to as a plus n minus 1 into d. So, this 41st term is equal to as we have to find the term of 41st term is equal to as a value 3 plus n is here 41 minus 1 into d value is 13 by 10. So this is equal to as 3, it is equal to as 3 plus 41 minus 40 will give you 40 into 13 by 10. So 10 ones are 10 fours are 40. So this is equal to as 3 plus 4 into 13. So this is equal to as 3 plus 4 into 13. You multiply first. 4 3 is 12. Carry 1. 4 other 4 plus 1 5. So this is equal to as 55. So therefore 41st term is equal to as value 55. This is the answer. So this 10th will start with 10th question. Other all questions you can do by yourself. Now the question is given as in an AP 17th term is 7 more. Means 17th term is 7 more than its 10th term. So find common difference. Now that means 17th term value is more and 10th term value is less. Now, so we will use the nth term formula is equal to as a plus n minus 1 into d. Now 17th term, what is 17th term? So 17th term is equal to as a plus n is here 17 minus 1 into d. So 17th term is equal to as a plus 17 minus 1 is 16d. 16d. Let us take it as 0.1. Now, in the same way, using the formula, we'll find out what is 10th term. 10th term is equal to as a plus n is here 10 minus 1 into d. So 10th term is equal to as a plus 10 minus 1 is 9d. This is second term. It is given that 17th term minus 10th term, that is 17th term is 7 more than 10th term. So the difference between 17th term minus 10th term is equal to 7. This is what is given. So from 1 and 2, 17th term is what? A plus 16d. This minus, put it in the bracket, 10th term, that is a plus 9d is equal to as 7. This we got it from 1 and 2. Now, so open this bracket, a plus 16d plus into minus is minus a, again plus into minus is minus 9d is equal to 7. Now, plus a minus a cancels. Now, 16d minus 9d will give you as 7d. So, another greater number. 7d is equal to 7. So, d value is equal to as 7 by 7. Therefore, d is equal to 1. Therefore, common difference is equal to as 1. Now we will learn the next topic, that is sum of first n terms of an AP. Now you already know what the terms of an AP. See, terms of an AP, that is A first term, A plus D is the second term, A plus 2D is the third term, then A plus 3D is the third term, and so on. We have the last term as A plus n minus 1 into D, and so using the nth term formula. Again here second last divided by A plus n minus 2 into D. Yes, in this way we have the terms of an AP. Now, if I take this as, now sum of n terms means you add these terms. So sum of n terms is equal to as A plus D, then you have A plus 2D and so on. We'll take this, that is plus A plus n minus 2 into D plus A plus n minus 1 into D. We'll take it like this way, so that there is no confusion. This full is one term, this is next last term. So we have got in this manner sum of n terms. Now, before going to this topic, you read page, children, you read page number 67 and 68. Then you will understand why I have done in this manner. So again, now if I want to add, I can add it in the descending order also. Yes. So sum of n terms is also equal to, as this last term I will write it first, that is A plus n minus 1 into D. Then plus. Next one is A plus n minus 2 into D. Plus n minus 2 into D. Plus, and so on. We have got here as A plus 2D. Yes. Then next plus A plus D next is A, last. So I wrote this in descending order. It's like the example as suppose you want to find out the sum of natural numbers from 1 to 100. So it will be what? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 and so on up to plus 99 plus 100. Suppose. Now this is in the ascending order. The same thing I write in the descending order. Sum of 100 terms is equal to. Yes. Now, in the same manner, the sum of 100 terms is equal to as 100 plus 99 plus 98 and so on. I will write here as 2 plus 1. Now, see, this is sum of 100 terms, sum of 100 terms. It is repeated 2 times. So, 2 times of sum of 100 terms. 100 terms. This is equal to as 100 plus 1, 101. 99 plus 2 is again 101. In the same manner here 98 plus 3 will give you 101. In the same manner if I add this here 99, 100, 101. I get 101 here and plus again 100 plus 1 is 101. So I get this 101, 101, 100 times. So this is equal to 100 into 101. Yes, 2 into sum of 100 terms. So these two I bring down here. Sum of 100 terms is equal to 100 into 101 upon 2. 2 ones are 250s are. So I get 50 into 101 means I will get the sum of 100 terms. So the same method is followed here. So here see, to get the formula of sum of n terms. This is derivation of the formula of n terms. Sum of n terms. So, see, sum of n terms will give you 2 times of sum of n terms equal to. Now, here see this is first term is a and here first term is a plus. So we have a plus in the bracket here a plus n minus 1 into d. Yes. The fourth thing is here okay. Now next one is here a plus d. Next one a plus d. Plus here this second last term is here. Second term here is a plus n minus 2 in the bracket into d. So we have got like this way. So similarly here also we'll have as this one. This and this and this. So it is equal to as a plus n minus 2 into d here, then plus a plus d. Second one a plus d. And here the last term, that is we have got plus here, put it in the bracket, that is a plus n minus 1 into d, yes, in the box plus a. In this way, in this manner we have got. So when I open this bracket, see, it is a plus. When I open this box bracket, it is a into a is a plus into plus n minus 1 into d will remain in this manner. Yes. So a plus a will give you as 2a. 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Yes. Now, in the same manner here, next term is, open it, a plus d plus a, and this is plus n minus 2 into d. Yes, in this form. Now see here, a plus a, I will get it as what? I will get it as 2a. Then plus, here see, this d and plus n minus 2 into d. These are similar terms. We can add it. How we will add it? See here. This d plus, this bracket you multiply by d. It will be plus into d into n is nd. Then plus into minus is minus. 2 into d will give it 2d. Now this and this is very similar. So it becomes what? D minus 2d will give you as minus 1d, sign of the greater number. So it is nd minus only d we will get. Solution of this and this term. So now dd is common. So we can bring out d as common. So it is n minus d gone out as common. Only one will remain. N minus 1 into d as like similar. So this solution we cannot show it here. I have shown you separately. So when we solve this plus d and this whole term, this and this term, the solution is what? N minus 1 into d. Yes, this first term and this is over. Similarly here also we will get the same thing. Plus here also we will get the same thing. This plus this. We are going to get it as what? 2a plus n minus 1 into d. In this way. Again plus this last term and this one. This plus this we get this solution. This and this will get the same solution. That is 2a plus n minus 1 into d value. Yes. So we got this as same. It's very similar terms. So this how many times it is repeated we don't know. Let us take it as n times. Let us take it as n times. N times of 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here this is what? This whole thing is what? 2 times of sum of n terms is equal to this. Now these two I will bring it down here. So sum of n terms is equal to as n by 2. These two I brought here into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So therefore we got the formula sum of n terms is equal to as n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula we have to use. Or this also can be written as sum of n terms is equal to as NA, that is when I multiply this with this. Yes, NA plus n into n minus 1 by 2 into d. In this form we will get. Generally, this formula only is used. That is, therefore, sum of n terms is equal to as n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So this is the formula which we use. So this is the formula for sum of n terms.